Okay, just came up from here, so orienting myself this way, Tour du Roi, as they say across the pond in France. Big puddle there. I'm not going to walk down there because that's not where we are, but we have standing water galore on this roof. Smaller amount here. This is over the Chandlers, our next door neighbor to the south, actually. And here we are. Big lake. The problem is there's no slope. There's no hip or peak to the roof. And here are our next door neighbors on the street. That's a lot of water. This is Thursday, by the way, and I'll get a CLSD before I'm done. There's one whale of a lot of damage to our unit, and without going into a lot of detail, because I've covered it, it's a little hard to see. Well, that kind of looks like maybe 3/4 of an inch, give or take. Find a lower declivity here. I'll use this finger, it's very appropriate. Well, that should do it. I don't know if it's any deeper anywhere else. This should not be. Also, there's a lip here which prevents the water from running off. Anybody with an IQ over 75 can see that this is a no-no. Observe. So the water, of course, is not going to be able to flow over that. Oops, just dropping rocks in the rain spout. Oh, that's interesting. So this isn't draining here either. So there's something about the angle and the attitude of not only the roof. We need to have a slope that way. Probably starting right about here. And without interfering with ingress and egress relative to these boombots. Well, actually, I guess that could... Here would be the problem. We need to make sure that nothing interrupts our mounting on the shock absorbers here. Alright, so there's that. So this water that isn't draining extends all the way down. You can see the reflection of the palm tree as I pan up and down here. I'm going to let myself get wet. Come on, Samsung. Give me a focus, buddy. So that ain't right. That was great. Well, that's kind of smart, isn't it? We have a lip all the way around here, but not on this side. Of course, the water can't get out because we have an incline on this end. Here we have no incline. And this isn't our problem, this is our immediate next door neighbor. This is our unit. Let's take a look around here and see if we can see anything that needs to be adjusted. No lip here. Don't give me no lip. Okay. As the Coneheads used to say, back on Saturday Night Live, way back in the day. Unacceptable. Can't really see the extent of it here unless we go this way, which we already have. So the lake starts here. So it's no wonder. Also, I'll just add, informationally speaking, that, oh my goodness, I thought the rain was supposed to be gone. It looks a lot murkier over here, namely there, in real life than it does in the lens here. Holy cow, it almost looks like a tornado there. Alright, as I was saying, what was I saying? Something about the historicals here and the problems of antiquity with this roof. I think I was going to say that this started years ago and was supposedly and allegedly reported by our security supervisor. I think this was shortly before he was actually the supervisor, and now he's no longer in the employ. But I remember asking him one night whether or not he was aware of any problems because of the, and I have video of this if I can find it anywhere, and I'm certainly going to peel off some layers of my extremely busy time frame and go fetching it, because you can see right along the side of the building. Well, I'm not going to walk back over there. As a matter of fact, I think what I'll do here is leave. I have a problem because I have to climb down this ladder, and I guess I'll just put the phone in pause and see if I can put it in standby. And you'll just have to take my word for it that it is Thursday. The storms, quote-unquote, have left the auditorium, according to the official prognostication and guess. So I'm pausing. Alright, so there's not much I can do. I'm going to pause it. If I put it in standby, it'll cease recording. So I need to leave it in standby as I put it in this carrying case in order to be safe. And I may have to just append another recording, and you'll have to take my word for it. Anyone with any knowledge of video editing or data recovery would be able to validate that this is going to be part of the same. If I have to get a captain's log start date after this recording has ceased. In other words, if it stops recording when I put it in the bag, it's in the bag, then it is possible to investigate the actual file header itself. And I don't believe that's manipulatable. This is all for legal reasons, just in case someone down the road says, "Oh, Mr. D, you're showing us something that was pertinent to 5 years ago," and it just tack this other part on the end where you shoot the computer screen and give us a CLSD, as I call it. All right, we're going to pause and see what happens.
The drug taxes here. If so,
Sue just reported she can't do her yoga because she hurts all over. Okay, so it did stay in record, which would be verifiable upon an investigation of the what's called file header, as I mentioned before. So I just came down from the roof. I think I'll put this on the big screen and review it now. Well, we got puddles right here in River City.
Experience permanent hair loss or baldness after chemotherapy with the drug Taxotere, you may be entitled to compensation. How do you protect yourself?
Sounded like my meditation music in the background. All right, Veldo out, correlator out.
Experience, support staff.